And those men and women who ended up in Asia Minor were passionate about being like Jesus. And see once after you walk through Hierapolis, if you don't end up saying, Philip was just like Jesus. And part of God's blessing and the conversion of an entire pagan province had to do with a group of people who wanted to be like Jesus. I had a Jewish teacher who, in a class not quite this size, looked out at me, knew I was there, and made this statement: Christians talk about being disciples of a rabbi. They're ignorant. Any Christian who calls himself a disciple and doesn't read the 4 Gospels at least once a week is a liar. And he said it with more passion than that. You couldn't possibly know your rabbi well enough to be a disciple if you're not reading the Gospels once a week. Now, you need to understand this. I would love it if you could all read the Gospels before you go, and then read them once a week from now on, as well as the rest of the Bible. My point is, you need to understand where these kids, pardon me, that offends you. Maybe most of you it doesn't. Someone will say, well, I still think they're old. Okay, let me not use the young. If you understand where these missionaries were coming from. When Paul is converted, he spends 7 years getting to know Jesus before he does any mission work at all out in the desert. Not at Kelvin or Western or Cornerstone, or in the desert with the Bible. Disciples are people who want to be like the rabbi. And see once if you don't agree. A, that's part of the clue to what happened to, Las Vegas became totally Christian. And B, ask yourself, is it possible that the Christian community in the United States of America or Canada or wherever other, I don't know if there's someone from another country, and I apologize, I don't mean to be nationalistic, from Western culture, ask yourself if the reason that so many Christians don't have so much more influence is because most of us are students, not disciples. I'll be honest, I haven't met many disciples in my life of Jesus. Not in that sense of the word. So what do? You sit at the rabbi's feet, or I love this from Akiba.